What's up, Taco Gang? We're back here at Tony's Mexican Grill, all the way in Riverside, California. We're back at it. This is episode number 2 of an ongoing series. So who am I here with? The usual crew.
I'll be honest, guys. My name's Carlos FIGUEROA on IG. I hate this part because I'm sitting here in front of this food and I can't even taste it till we get this out of the way. So, Enrique, can you hurry up, bro?
Yeah, my name's Enrique, ESP__ from Center Mexico. That's as fast as I can go.
I'm gonna keep it a bug with y'all. I feel out of place, bro. Like, look at all these guys, right? These are men. I'm like 20 years old. You got a guy, you got a beard. You're both like, this is taking up a whole space right here. So I'm just like this.
Nobody would have ever said some shit if you didn't order French fries at a Mexican restaurant.
But the lady offered, she was like, you want French fries? Like, yeah, I want French fries. I'll take it. Fuck it.
And you all know me, I'm Chris DEITZ, the Turned Up One. You can find me on IG at the Turned Up Coach. Let's get the intro started so we can eat this food. All right, you know the first thing we gotta do. I need you to put some of that hot sauce on there and let's see what the hot sauce rating is gonna be. As you guys all know, Enrique can't handle hot sauce.
I've been working on it though for a whole week.
To me,
I've been eating flaming hot Cheetos all week.
with limon or no limon?
No limon, dude.
No, wait, the triple X or the normal ones?
The triple.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I stepped it up.
If it's Enrique, there's a triple X every time. You know what I mean? There's no PG.
Salsa, no?
All right, it is. I think it is.
Oh, like that?
Like that.
Oh, man, you've been practicing.
I haven't practiced.
He didn't even find it.
Ooh. Sad.
Okay, let's talk about it. First note.
Bro, I don't think you even got it on the taco. It all dripped onto the
did.
plate.
Oh.
Honestly, you didn't get anything, bro.
Yeah, there you go. The sip. Okay,
That was a baby sip, bro. You gotta drink it.
talk to me. First hit.
All right, habanero.
Is it sticking with you?
Not yet. I feel like this is one of those that is gonna
Creep up?
it's gonna creep up.
It's gonna be like your ex?
Okay, it's creeping up now. Yeah, it's creeping up.
There we go. Oh, I like
We
it.
good?
My mouth is on fire now.
All right, let's talk about this real quick. Carlos, what did you get?
Oh, man. So, I got a machaca plate.
Okay.
It's pretty early in the day. We're thinking about breakfast, and this machaca, it hits. Especially after a gym workout, bro. You got meat for protein, eggs for protein, and you still got your veggies. So this is my healthy meal.
So what you're saying is
this is
you
my
went
healthy.
to the gym.
I mean, I know it doesn't look like it. No, I sure did.
Stop lying, bro.
I sure did.
You keep buying shirts at Baby Gap. It's gonna look like you went to the gym every
If
day.
you can't get bigger, you get a shirt that's smaller, my boy. Don't be telling people my secret.
That's what I do. I can't get big, so I just started wearing them. A medium.
A
medium.
All right, what you got?
So I got snot coming down my nose right now. Okay, so I can hang now at least. I've been practicing. I went to my dad, shout out to my dad, because he has a bunch of chile plants in his backyard. So I've been going back there and I've been just stealing them and I've been practicing with them and it's not those burn. So now I can give an accurate Mexican rating.
Okay.
Yeah, because your
Spiciness?
ratings before were
Yeah, I was like
on
an 8 and then someone else was like,
That was a 4. It was good, but it was
Hotness
a 4.
level 6.57.
I feel like that's accurate, just by looking at it.
Yeah,
I feel
so
like
I
you
think
got
that's
a
an
little
accurate.
better at the ratings. Okay.
So all I do now is I take my ratings and I just kick them down 4 notches. 4 notches. I just kick them down 4 scores, and that's the accurate
There we
Mexican
go.
score.
So what are you eating on right now?
These are queso birria tacos. The birria actually tastes very authentic.
Okay.
I like how they have like a crisp, like the cheese. They let
Yeah.
the cheese like fry onto it a little bit. So it's a little crunchy.
Yeah.
But definitely very good. The birria sauce is what's really good.
Consommé.
El consommé.
El consommé.
El consommé is really good.
Hey, but what's up, Chris? What do you got, bro? Because the moment here, it looks kind of different.
This is the real shit right here. So
shit I throw up after I go to party.
That shit looks like the shit I give my dog to eat. That's what
I'm a dog. I'm that dog. So for those of you, let me reiterate. We're at Tony's Mexican Grill in Riverside, California. There's actually something very, very special about this place. And it's the fact that this place is actually a business opportunity that we had found out about what, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
And so there's been a lot of slap-ass agents that have been trying to get their hands on this to list it because it's such a good opportunity. But one agent came through here and won the heart, knowing that they could get the job done. And tell us a little bit about the restaurant opportunity.
To get any business running, it usually takes 2 years before you get any profit. So one of the biggest perks is this is not a business they're selling because they need to sell because they're going underwater. This is a business that's already profitable where, trust me, you look around, it's like this every day, all day. So it's a business that's already thriving. It's an opportunity more than anything for somebody who wants to get started, doesn't know where to start. You have a full kitchen. One of the other biggest expenses in a restaurant is the kitchen. Everything's already built out. It's a running business. So the opportunity is there, guys. If you want more information, make sure you guys tap in with any one of us. Give you all the info, get you going.
Well, I'm gonna shout out the agent that we're talking about that won the hearts of these business owners is Nora Rojas, a fantastic agent. And when she got this opportunity, she goes, guys, this place is so good. You have got to check this place out, review it, give an honest opinion, and see what somebody's walking into. I'm gonna tell you right now, whoever buys this joint, look at the book of business you're already getting on a random Taco Tuesday. This place is lit. So you're walking into easy turnkey business that's gonna make you money day one. So I like this joint a lot.
Hey, so turning it around into real estate, a lot of the biggest thing is obviously the marketing piece, right? So we have a lot of people who are scared to get behind the camera. How important would you say, Angel, that it is to have a professional camera as opposed to just throwing it on your phone?
Ooh. Bro, I'm gonna get free carnitas.
Hey, there we go.
For a real estate agent.
For real estate, I think it's important. It's very important because if you have bring someone out to do videos for you, you just like putting yourself out there. You're showing people what you do for a living, you know, and what you do for other people. It's like showing your story to the people out there on social media. And I think that's really important. It's amazing. People are going to see that. And not only that, I think it's very important to show that yourself, like your true personality. Don't put a fake persona on social media, because if you do that, because I've been working with people. I've been in real estate for about 2 years, working with real estate agents and all that. And like, I gone out, and let me tell you, bro, sometimes real estate agents, they be weird as fuck. They be fucking weird, bro.
Tell me more.
Bro, I remember this one time, there was a real estate agent, right? I'm not gonna say any names, but like, he makes a lot of money. A lot of people look up to him, right? And one time he was just like, hey, film me, and I'm gonna kiss my wife, and then you're gonna ask me the question, and I'm gonna turn around and be like, so this is how much money I make. And I was like, oh man, you're funny, bro. He's like, let's do it. I was like, oh, you being serious,
He was
bro?
dead serious, yeah.
This was like straight up made out with his wife for like a minute, and then turned around was like, let me tell you how much money I make and how I bag this girl. I was like,
Oh
bro.
my
I was
God.
like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? But I was like, all right. But what I'm trying to say is like, don't put that fake persona on. Like, be yourself, be you. You know, be who you want to be on social media. Show people your true self, because that's what people love or love to see. You know.
What was his name?
I don't even want to put his name out there. I don't want to put his name out there, bro. But
No,
I was funny, bro.
No, I feel the same way because, you know, I get a lot of hate personally, as you guys already know, because of the way that I put myself on. But what people don't know is when I'm off camera, I probably put more shit on. So I actually dummy it down, but the hate I get, well, glasses all the time, gold chains, whatever. But that's me. It's an authentic self, right? So
exactly. Like, besides, like when you go to events or you do social networking and all
absolutely.
that, they're gonna be like, "Oh, that guy is just exactly how he is in his videos." You don't want to be that guy. Like, "Oh, that guy's completely different than he is in his videos."
But you bring up such a good point, dude. Because how long have you been in real estate, bro? Look, you're fucking sweating too.
Damn,
Jesus
bro.
Christ. Hey, so here's what we've encountered. How many times have you like went back to one of your open houses to gather like business cards from real estate agents?
Oh man.
You already know where I'm going?
Yeah, I already know. So one of the biggest things, especially like what realtors are known for, you see all the memes like, and there's certain companies that there's more of these than anything, where you look up their business card and their business card is from like 20 years ago. Then you meet the agent and you're like, doesn't even look like you. Like, did you have a kid or what happened? Like, is this your daughter in the business card or is this your son in the business card? Like, who are you?
Yeah.
So it does, you see that a lot, but I think keeping up to date, like with everything, right? From your videos, your content, your social, like even your business cards. I mean, again, you're gonna be giving these business cards out. You want people to know that it's you.
Yeah, and I think it's also being comfortable with yourself, right? I think that's one of the most important things is you have to be comfortable with who you are and what you got. Because a lot of times, you know, there's an agent. I went to one of his presentations, and he talked about that. And he was like, I looked in the mirror once, and he's like, I saw that I was short,
Yeah.
and I was like, fuck it, I'm short. Life goes on. I got to continue, but I'm not gonna let that bring my mindset down. And then, you know, I look in the mirror, and I'm like, you know, I'm this great fucking looking guy. So
That's what you said to yourself?
Nah.
You be bullshitting, bro.
No, so I look in the mirror and I'm like, this is what I got, this is what I'm working with. Like, we gotta go, we gotta keep going, right?
Did you look down?
I looked down and I was like, oh. I'm like, obviously, like, I'm not that great looking.
You look down
God
and
bless me
this
somewhere else.
is what I got. This is what I'm stuck with.
I'm like, fuck. So we gotta be confident in us and know that no matter what, we gotta be ourselves. We gotta be confident.
Right.
And real, recognize real, bro. Like
Yeah.
I like working with people who are real. Like whether they're, and we talked about this before, where I was like, we talked about it where we were like, I want to make content, but I'm scared that.
What are they gonna think?
What are they gonna think?
What are they gonna say?
Exactly. And I was like, if I were to be myself,
Yeah.
you know, first of all, if I'm really myself, I'll fucking get canceled in a week, you know. But
Facts.
But at the end of the day, when people meet you, they're gonna meet you for who you are.
exactly.
And then I think the second biggest thing to that is if you put your real self out there, you're gonna attract people that already like that real you, so you don't have to
Exactly.
put up a persona when you meet up. So you're already filtering out all the people that don't want to work with you because they don't like you. Who cares? You don't want to work with them anyways. Like
At my
at
last
the end of
event-
the day, you want to work with people that you like.
At my last event, I had 3 agents who were like, they're not like following me around, but we kind of were going around the event,
Yeah.
and we were talking with different parties, and they literally told me that they were like, dude, we watch your stuff, and you're like funny, and you don't follow like the regular like escrow
the trend,
officer.
yeah.
Of like, hey guys, are you looking to buy or sell? Like they're like,
Yeah.
you're just funny and everything, and he's like, and I met you, and you're like that too, and he's
Yeah,
like,
in
you're even
real
funnier in
life.
person.
Yeah.
So
But what's nice is you get the job done. You don't. It's not a suit and tie that gets the job done. It's the relationship and your ethic of work, right? And it doesn't matter what you're looking like as long as you're doing it. Why can't we have fun? Why can't we be ourselves? You know what I'm saying? Like, why can't I put a 20-year-old picture of myself if I want to?
I feel like the era of like the suit and tie realtor is dead.
No, it's still alive. Just go to Remax.
Yeah.
Shots fired. No fucks given at this joint. Okay, so
just not my real Remax clients. Not my Remax agents. I fucking love you guys.
Not edit that out. Topic number 2. Here's what I love about Carlos still being in production and the fact that you are obviously one of the top escrow reps in SoCal, much less Inland Empire. Me as an owner, I see things at a different peak. But what's your guys' take on this whole issue with these lawsuits, on the possible things that are coming down from the commission side on the buy side? Do you think it's going to be effective? It's already, you have a bunch of scared agents already. How's this going to affect you?
Well, I mean, first things first, there's so many people that just stop doing what they're doing because then they go into panic mode. I mean, you can't control the narrative of what's going to happen. So I think if you still like roll up your sleeves, continue to do what you do, if it does change, it changes.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, what are you doing now? You're worried about tomorrow, how much they're going to cut your paycheck. What about right now? Like, you're still getting a full commission. You're still getting paid.
That's right.
Especially if you're at a big wad company where it's 100% commission, you're getting paid.
Shameless shout out.
So then, what are you worried about for tomorrow? Like, if you can't change that, like as an agent right now, we can't change it. I mean, we can try to work towards something and be the change. But in the meantime, don't let that stop your production. Don't let that stop what you're doing. Like, I'm not stressing. I'm not losing sleep over it.
Right.
It is what it is. If it does happen, it happens. If not, like, we continue to do what we're doing, but that's not going to change my day to day.
I love that because we're always worried about what's going on, what's out of our control. When we have so much control right now, I'll be honest with you, bro. I don't even think it's an agent issue. You know, they're the ones that are talking about this the most. But I think this really comes down to the broker or the broker owner not giving enough education like freely, like, hey, this is what you can be doing. Let me show you. Let me give you. Let me support you. They say it. They don't do shit.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
Right? They don't do shit.
I've been in offices where the broker's just like, oh, you should do this and this, and then he leaves.
And then
they don't do shit, and then the agent's like, oh, okay. And
Yeah.
then they continue to struggle,
But,
and I've seen it.
but those are the ones that are the most vocal about,
Yeah.
oh my God, what's going to happen if, right?
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't worry about then. If you don't nail what's right now, you'll have so many options because the opportunities will be there because you've opened them.
Yeah.
And I think that really does fall on the broker owner or the brokerage, whatever you want to call it. Obviously, it's a 50-50. Agents have to want to drink the water once you lead them there. But I agree with you a lot, Carlos, in the fact that do what you can right now. Get on what you can control. And if it's not working, maybe it's time to switch up the environment. Hey, I just want to say thanks a lot for sharing your shit. That was the one plate I was most excited for.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
I didn't even get to smell it.
No, you can smell it, bro.
Probably in the car later.
No, I'm a burp.
Hey, but Angel goes to a lot of offices.
Yeah.
He's in a ton of different types of environments, and you can see the offices, or do you see a correlation with like when the broker is involved? Do you see the bells ringing more versus the offices where the broker's like, this is what you got to do? And
You can tell right away from the environment. As soon as I walk in, you can like tell. You can tell because there's been offices I go in and it's like dead. It's like quiet. Everybody in the offices doing their own thing. And then there's offices you walk in, agents are talking to each other. They're all laughing, goofing around, joking around. The brokers, they're involved talking and stuff like that. I'm like, damn, this shit's alive. Like people are here talking. Yeah. I'll be like, shit, maybe I should be a realtor.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But like, yeah, it's dope.
It makes
bro.
a big
You can
difference.
tell- yeah, you can tell the vibe is dope, bro. Like, it's freaking awesome. And like, there's some offices that like this be dead as fuck, and it's just quiet.
Yeah.
And I walk in, I'm like,
Think about this, like,
what the fuck am I supposed to
how much
film?
time do you spend working, Enrique?
if my boss is watching, 40 hours a week.
Okay.
But like working
Or like doing what you do, like outside of your house.
a lot. I think like not. Well, here's the thing. I try to strategize my working. For example, like today. Today we're gonna be working all day.
Right.
Tomorrow I plan on doing like a half day, right?
Okay.
So I try to strategize my days. I try to keep a schedule, really.
Okay.
So and I try to stick like pretty strictly to my schedule. So it doesn't. Half of the stuff I'm doing though, when we're filming and doing stuff like this, it doesn't even feel like work.
Right.
But I'm still working and you know building relationships.
Now, from agents though, like producing agents, Chris, how many hours do you think they put in a week?
I think probably a lot.
You gonna put me with that kind of question? Not very much. Oh, producing agents. I think producing agents have the mindset that's needed. So the mindset of an entrepreneur, they bust their ass. They understand the return, which is why they put as much output as they can. When you don't have an entrepreneurial mindset from the get, because you can learn it, but if you don't have it from the get, you don't understand the amount of work it's going to take to get the return that you get. Because, you know, when you put in 8 hours, nice shot there. Oh, nice.
damn, he eating like a little kid.
You eat like a little kid. I take it back, bro. That's a big boy meal.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Oh, that little Sprite. When you see top producers produce, what you don't see is the amount of effort that they're doing throughout the week to get that little nugget.
Dude, I was talking about that this morning, bro. Oprah has a famous quote where she's like, all these young girls, they see me on the show and they're like, I want to be Oprah. And they're like, you have no idea
What it took to get.
me years and years and years, hours and hours and hours. She's like, even now, I get 1 hour a week to put on a show. 6 days a week for 18 hours, I'm working nonstop with lawyers, with interviews, with this and that. Same with this guy, right?
Yeah.
We did a Taco Tuesday. Even this, right? How long did it take you to edit that on the weekends?
Bro, that shit took me 2 days to edit.
2 days.
2 days. Because I had to start from the logo to the music, make sure everything's good, make sure YouTube approves it and stuff like that. And then when that's done, I gotta make Instagram Reels for it, TikTok Reels, put the music, make sure Instagram approves it, TikTok did.
But he cares about it.
Yeah,
You care
so
about it.
To piggyback on that, right? These agents spend this many hours in a brokerage, right? wouldn't you want the atmosphere around you to be that fun atmosphere, to be that one where, hey, you know what, I like going to work?
Yeah.
So for me, like, that was one of the biggest things. Like, I wanted to be comfortable. I spend more hours in my office than I do at home. So when I go home 2-3 hours, spend with my wife, the kids, and then I pass out. So the hours that I'm alive doing something, I want to be happy where I'm at. Like, I want to be grinding in an office where there's other hustlers out there. There's other entrepreneurs that are getting it, and the conversations are like about it, not closed doors, not, hey, you know what, I'm keeping a secret because I think you're gonna take my clients. Like, no, there's so many fish out there. Like,
I think that's a hardship for people to kind of conceptualize, is that there's a lot of business out there, but when all you hear is the market's slow or the market's down or blah blah blah, you start to eat that negativity, and you're like, I'm working against myself, when actually, homie, there's so much business out there. So much business out there. You just got to go do those things that cause it to happen for you, right?
Correct.
Charlie, you're actually doing some shit that creates another level of what agents can be a part of to create time and infinite money.
yeah.
How did you even get into what went through your head and said, you know what I want to do? I want to do investing. Like, what started that?
So we always, I'll be honest, right? Like, we do it for money too. Everybody can say, hey, you know what, I do it to help, but at the end of the day, like, you gotta take care of you and your family too. So when I was thinking, okay, I did this many deals this year, I made this much money.
Oh my God, bro. You talking about money, made me all excited, bro.
And then no matter how many deals I kept on making year after year, I had to go next year and do it all over again. So I wanted to think of what can I do as I've always been about having a side business, having something else, making some more money while I'm making money. So I decided to start investing into rental properties. So I was doing both the flips and the rentals. The flips were like money instant, hey, 2-3 months, 4 months, flip it, get some money back and call it a day. But then I started thinking, how can I create wealth? How can I create something that's going to be for my kids, not just for me, like even maybe their kids? So I started investing into doors, and within, let's say, the last 24 months, I was able to acquire more than 20 doors. So then, 24 months? Yeah, so within 2 years, I got into coaching. I got mentored and coached by one of the greatest coaches right now that I think for me into investing was Justin Colby. So then he put me on game. I didn't know it all, so I didn't even know what I was doing. I knew everything real estate, but as far as on the flips and the long term and the burr method, he put me on, paid for his coaching, and then I started having to do it myself. Now, even with the coach, even with the mentor, I took the risk, and yes, I fucked up a couple times. I screwed up. I didn't. You're gonna fall. But then, good question. I bought like 12 doors in 2 days. Oh, dang. At once, right?
You said 12 doors?
12 doors, yeah.
There's 12 homes.
Yeah, so 12.
There's people out there that might just think you went to Home Depot.
No, I bought these properties, and I bought them all at once. So then I had the houses that I bought, they were all in distress, meaning they needed to get renovated. So I was renovating 12 different units at once. So that took like a big chunk of my money to buy them, and then flip them, and then put them to rent. So those months that I didn't have a tenant in there, I was stuck paying all of them.
You're just bleeding.
So then I was bleeding, not only to invest into them, not only to acquire them, to flip them, but to maintain them. I had loans on all 12 of them. So then for a minute, for 4 or 5 months, I was stressed. Like, the first would come around, Chris wouldn't even talk to me on the first because he knew my attitude was not on point.
When did you buy them? When did you buy them? Like during the day, at night, when you were laying down? Because sometimes when I'm laying down, I'm just buying shit.
So I took no.
Was it like you're just sitting there like, fuck it, 12 houses.
No,
I like the color of this house.
I made a trip to Ohio, and I was there for 2 days.
Ohio
and my goal was to buy 10 doors, right? It's like I went there and I bought 12. I was like, all right, here, I'll get this one, I'll get that one, I'll get this one.
She like, what the fuck?
You know what I got back? And then I told her, and she was kind of like, okay. But I don't think she it really sinked in. And then later on she goes, yeah, and then later on she goes,
kill your ass, dude.
yeah, and then she goes, wait. And I was having this conversation with her this week. And then I was like, fuck, because I was wrapping up my taxes and I saw my P&L and it said how much money I spent last year. And I was like, fuck, I spent more than $500,000 and then spent. And then she's all like, and I was telling her, right? I was like,
Let me borrow $10, dog.
yeah. And then I was like, well, I spent that. I don't got it no more.
Oh, hey, I'll let you borrow $10.
Yeah, let me borrow. Yeah.
Hey, I got your mail for them.
So then after that, she's like, well, it's because you bought all these homes, like you did too much. So sometimes you try to go so fast, so quick that you need to take a step back. Yeah. And right now I'm selling like 4 of my homes because I'm taking a big step back and I'm like, all right, I need to chill. So then you learn from it though.
Have you ever experienced something like that where you're just like,
A massive fuck up?
yeah?
Yeah, actually, we talked about this quite often.
Yeah. When we got married?
Yeah.
Yeah. He said yeah. He said, if you're watching, you heard it first.
You know, you said,
JK,
yo,
JK.
no.
Yeah. Hey, right now he's like, hey, edit that shit out.
Cut that part.
So
That's the real, dog.
to be 100%, oh no, to be real, like to be 100% vulnerable, when I was boots on ground in Las Vegas selling real estate, I was making a lot of money. I mean, more money than I had ever really imagined.
Yeah.
And I was spending it faster than I was making it because I was so excited to see those numbers come in month after month after month. And I also didn't realize that the amount of work that I was doing was not normal because I was kind of used to that from my previous career. It's like you had to go 110. So when I was taking in all this money, I was buying watches, I had cars, my house was filled with the best shit. I dressed in my version the best way. I bought jewelry.
You're still swagging.
I went hard in the paint.
Last week.
He's like, I still gotta.
No,
I'm still paying that shit off right now.
Yeah, I went super hard with just living that lifestyle and loving that lifestyle. And then what happened was I decided that coaching was going to be my next chapter. And I did really well. I knock on wood, I had amazing agent clients that I worked with and helped, and I loved that portion of it. But damn, my money was gone. And I felt like I started from zero all over again. And getting into starting our brokerage, you want to talk about hitting the second reset button for the next time. I call this dude often and be like, bro, holy shit, what did we do?
Yeah.
Right? What did we do?
Did you panic? You were like,
Oh, yeah, 100%. Absolutely. No, listen, when you...
Because you know a lot of brokers, they put this idea out there like, yeah, we're fucking tight, like we never fuck up, like we're these bad dudes.
I fuck up like every day.
Yeah, no.
You're like, I fucked up right now.
Yeah.
You're like, I fucked this plate up.
Yeah. I fucked up when I put all that salsa.
That shit was hot.
That's an 8 now, right?
Yeah.
That shit went to 7 or 8.
No, so I think that was my biggest mistake, was not being
Man, before it gets cold.
smarter with my future, because I didn't really care about it. Everything was right now.
in the moment.
In the moment. And if it was shiny, it had diamonds, my name was all over. And so that part was
What
that was
about
my
his
biggest,
tacos,
that was
bro?
my Achilles.
Hey, quick, you guys ever had a life coach before?
A life
A life coach?
coach?
Yeah.
Yeah. How was
Chris
that?
paired me up with her. I hated her at first.
Oh,
Because when people tell me I have a life coach, I'm like, I have a life coach.
Oh, shit.
Like, about life?
Man.
How to live life.
So I paired him up
Yeah.
with a life
so,
coach.
No, so check this out, right?
What is a life coach for someone that don't know?
No, so Chris was my coach in the beginning when I started, right? So Chris would coach me about real estate, and we would talk about like all different types of things, teams, and where I was getting started. And then he goes, hey, you know what, bro? Like, I think you're done with me. Like, you need a different coach. Yeah. And he goes, I'm gonna pair you up with this coach. And I was, because I told him, I was like, you know what? I'm looking for a coach to like take me to the next level, do something different.
A little cute.
And then he goes, oh, I'm gonna get you a new coach.
Yeah.
Gets me a coach that's a life coach. And I was trying to talk business, right? Like I was thinking, all right, it's gonna be about business and how I'm gonna develop. She starts asking me questions since I was a kid. Like she goes, she starts peeling back all the layers. So dude,
Therapist and shit. It was like
yeah,
therapy.
it was like therapy. She started making me mad at my dad. Me and my dad started having issues. I was all like, what? Because she started pulling shit out that I'm like, I'm not liking this. I was all like, no.
You're like, if you say that, you're like, I'm gonna fucking punch you. If you keep going. She's like, oh my god. Right,
But then you know what though? Like, if your mind ain't right, you're not gonna do good at work. Like, if it's like same thing as if you're not doing good at home, right? Like, you show up to work mad, you're not really gonna give the best customer service. You're not gonna be able to like really help other people. So you have to work on you. So with the life part, like really gives you a purpose more than anything.
Why are you guys laughing?
What's wrong on his back?
Chris is still thinking about.
Edit that out.
He's all deep in it.
Yeah, and I'm all like, man,
he's all
fuck
crying.
this.
He's like, that was the best decision. Chris all fucking laughing at him and shit.
I did that
Fuck
as a
this,
joke.
I'll eat this taco.
Yeah, right.
No, so coaching.
I've never had a life coach or or a business
It
coach.
shows. It shows.
Yeah, and I think
It's my name. It's a good right now.
yeah. I'm like, and it fucking sounds like I need one. But like I've had a coach. I guess I like to compare it to sports, right? Sometimes there's like even Messi has a coach, you know, even Ronaldo has a coach, and these are the best fucking players in the world, but they all still always need a coach because a coach can just help you look at stuff in a different way.
Yeah.
And sometimes a coach can just be like, look, you're doing this, but try just doing it this way, and that little tweak changes your whole fucking business, and that's what helps you get from 100,000 to 200,000, or helps you break that first 100,000 and then the 500,000. Like they always say, like making your first million is always the hardest. After that, after that is just being able to manage the millions that are going to be coming.
That's right. 100%.
You know,
Coaching is nothing more than therapy. That's why it made more sense because.
and as men, we hate that shit.
No, of course.
As men, we hate
He was
hate
now at a
therapy.
level that was now beyond real estate. I showed him activities. I showed him the do's and don'ts. I introduced him to social media, which he far took to another level.
What did he say? You were like, "This is Facebook." He was like,
Yeah, we went all the way to MySpace so he could get. That's
how bad your relationship goes, or what?
But then he was reaching a level to where now it was a much, much larger, deeper conversation. And although he said business is like life, right? It's a mindset. And it was no longer about the activities or accountability. He was holding himself. His mindset was strong. So a life coach made the most sense, and it did uncover a lot of shit. But I think he also realized, dude, this is
that he hates his dad.
That he hates his dad.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
No, it's
There's no balance in business. When you're an entrepreneur, there's no balance. You can't have balance.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. So I think that's why we lifted him to a new coach that was.
And I think just with coaching though, you also got to watch out. There's so many fake coaches.
Oh, I hate coaching.
Like there's so many.
Well, you know what I hate the most? Social media coaches.
Oh my
Those guys
God.
don't know anything about what they're talking about.
I get those DMs all the time. It says you want more followers, and they got less followers than me.
Bro, I went
And
to
I'm all like,
Yeah.
nah,
Let me
homie,
tell
you need
you-
to take your own
let me
advice
tell
and
you a story.
get that.
I went to an event. It was a social media event where a bunch of real estate agents came in talking about how they got their social media growing up.
Yeah.
All the followers and stuff. So I went over there. I was like, oh, maybe I could learn something from this.
Yeah.
This is a real estate event.
It's a real
Yeah,
estate
yeah.
event. A bunch of people.
Bunch
And
of-
I saw the lineup.
A bunch of gurus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a bunch of gurus. I saw the lineup. I searched up each and one of them. I was like, let me see how many followers. They had like 30K, 40K, 50K. I'm like, okay, they got good followers. Let me look through their engagement. Let me see their stuff. Bro had 50K followers and like 100 views. And then every picture he posted was like 25 likes. I was like, the numbers ain't making sense. And the stuff they were saying up there, I was like, bro, what? What are you talking about? You know, they didn't know what they were talking about.
They just took fake it till you make it to a whole new level.
To me, it's
Yeah.
that business card mentality. Like if I show good face, people will like me. If I buy a bunch of people, then people will trust me. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like
For
that.
people out there, you think buying followers is a good thing. It's not. It's ruining. It ruins your whole Instagram.
Yeah, your
It's the
algorithm
worst
is
thing
off.
ever.
I need a refund
It's
then.
horrible.
Hey, what was the combo that I was telling you this morning from the guy that called me? That I was like, fuck, I love hearing this.
Oh, the referrals.
Yeah, no, but what did the guy say? You remember?
I don't know. He's speaking Spanish. I don't speak.
So I get this guy.
That's from Telemundo.
Yeah. I get
Yeah,
this
fucking
guy
know
that
those
calls
guy from
me,
Telemundo's calling you.
and this guy's all like, "Hey man, I was referred to you," and he's
yeah,
all
yeah.
like, "I like what he told me." He's all like, "You're gonna call this guy, and he's gonna be real with you. He might tell you what you don't want to hear, but he ain't gonna bullshit you, and he's gonna tell you straight up what it is." And I was like, "Perfect." I was like, "I don't
Because
gotta
you're the
say it."
realest.
I was all like, "He's gonna know the truth," and he's all like, "Bro, and that's what I want. I don't want you to sugarcoat shit. Just give it to me how it is."
What's
I was
your,
like,
what's
"Yeah,
your business name though?
the realest."
He's the realest.
So
realtor.
then-
He keeps it real.
If I would have got that phone call, he was like, "I'm gonna tell you what you don't want to hear." I'm like, all right, I ain't gonna.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. And he's all like,
I want to be sugarcoated. What
Yeah.
the fuck? Dude? I want to buy $1 million house, but I only got $10. I got only what's gonna get me my next
Can I
fucking
use
get
my
full of gas.
section? Can I use my Section 8 to buy the house?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you guys ready for the lightning round?
Yeah.
All right, Carlos, you ready?
Yeah.
Favorite movie?
You're not gonna
Lightning,
like
bro.
it. It's still gonna be Friday.
Friday.
Friday's
Okay,
my
Friday.
favorite one.
I love Friday.
Favorite music?
It's always gonna be corridos.
Favorite musician?
Ooh. John Sebastian probably.
Favorite brand?
Brand?
Yeah.
I like Gucci a lot.
He's all Russell brand.
Russell.
I like Gucci a lot.
All right, you're a Gucci guy.
Yeah.
All right, keep it Gucci. That's fair. One thing no one knows about you that is very interesting. Fun fact.
He's gonna
Fuck
take his
that,
mic off
nobody
for this
knows.
one. He whispers it in my ear. Sure.
Fuck, I don't know. I put everything on social.
Everything.
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 Well, I'll tell you what, because you do keep things on social, to learn more about Carlos, the realest realtors, and Big Block executives, he is the co-owner, president, CEO, all the fun titles. Go reach out to his IG, check him out, all your real estate needs, or if you're an agent and want to get in tune with us, by all means, please do that. But you can find him at Carlos L. Figueroa on Instagram.
I got him. I got this one. I got this. I've been waiting my whole life and
He's gonna
shit.
be like, how many girls? I'm
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
I'm on. Yeah.
How many guys?
How many times you cheat on your chick? Just kidding. 5 questions?
Okay.
You want me to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Whatever you want, man.
All right.
Whatever tickles your boat.
Oh, okay. Favorite movie?
Favorite movie? The Notebook.
Favorite type of music?
Wait, hold on. Why you laughing over there, bro?
I know you were talking about he's the nicest guy. He says the no.
If you would have saw our camera guy's face when he said that.
I love The Notebook, bro. It's so beautiful.
That's
No,
cap.
it is. No,
romantic.
it's a good
romantic.
movie.
He's capping for the reels for
This
the girls.
dude's trying
Yeah.
to catch a date on our fucking podcast.
I mean, dead ass. I love that movie. Is dope.
He's like long walks on the
man.
beach and the Notebook.
What? What? I don't get it.
So I know your genre, right? You like the old school kind of genre? Favorite artist in that genre?
Sacred Souls.
Office with the cutest girls.
I'm gonna be honest, probably EXP.
Ooh.
They don't have an office. Go again. I don't fuck with cloud-based bitches.
He's trying to catch another date. No, I'm trying to catch a fade.
The only reason I say that is because sometimes, like real estate agents, they're like my age. The girls are my age, so they go in there somehow. It's pretty cute.
Can they even have a license at your age?
Yeah,
I've seen it.
I seen it. I seen a guy who was like 19. He got his real estate license.
He had the
was there for like
Velcros?
3 months. He never showed up again. So I was like, he probably fucked up or something.
But did he have lights on his shoes?
Lights. My daughter has
the
those.
Velcros?
My daughter has those. She's only 3.
Bro has the little skater on his shoes.
The wheelie, the Heelys.
The Heelys?
Bro skating around the office.
Who's been like your favorite person to work with? Besides me, obviously.
He's fishing.
I know. I'm like, West Side for life.
So far, Chris, bro.
Oh,
Damn.
how's it feel, dog?
So far, it's Chris, bro.
Come on, this interview's done.
And I'll explain why. Because he makes things easy. He just be like, do whatever you think is dope. I trust you. You know what I like. So I'm like, oh, perfect. I already know his sense of humor, what he likes to put out there. So it's easy for me.
Let the chefs cook, baby. That's what you got to do. If they got something that you do that they do better than you, let the chef cook.
If you can change anything in the real estate industry, what would it be?
Their cockiness.
I like that.
Because they be walking around
Take a
like,
note.
Bitch, be humble.
Take
I
a
know.
note.
Be humble, bro. Just be
Yeah.
humble. Be yourself. Because they be cocky as fuck.
It is. It's a very ego-driven industry, that's for sure. If you don't think so, you're not going out there.
Yeah.
For sure, because it is very ego-driven. All right, guys. Tony's Mexican Grill, Riverside, California, off Magnolia Avenue. Let's give it the Big Block rating or the Taco Tuesday rating. You had your,
Yeah, so man, this machaca was on fire. So she was actually on point. Most of the real machaca is made with carne seca, right? But this one was actually really good. It was still crispy, still had the flavor.
It looked good.
My mouth is watering. It was that fire.
He was sweating midway.
Yeah, it was good. The rice and beans were on point. Can't even believe it, bro. People be fucking up rice. But this rice was actually on
Yeah,
point.
people fuck up rice all
So
the
I
time.
really rate this platillo 9 out of 10, bro.
9 out of 10.
Yeah, it was fire.
That's
Like
a high score.
That is a high
machaca
score.
was on point, bro.
So you had the quesadilla.
Queso birria,
Oh,
and
man.
I'm a queso birria fanatic. Normally, when they have it at any spot, I order even just one.
Yep.
I'm gonna give this one an 8.75.
Very specific.
8.75. The meat is good. It tastes really good when I added the lime. And like, this is one thing, and I always tell people this: King Taco, I hate because they drench their fucking meat in
lime?
In lime.
Because it's
So it takes
dry.
away the
So
flavor.
it takes away the flavor,
Like
and
doing
that
a
just
tequila
shows
shot
me
with lime.
that just shows me that the meat is a little bit shittier.
The
so they
quality?
need to mask it.
Yeah.
So the meat is good. Everything was good. I just think maybe 8.75 is a pretty good score. A 10, I don't think I'll ever find a 10.
Yeah.
That's like the unicorn.
She's out there, bro.
Yeah.
You just gotta look harder.
Yeah, I gotta find an older lady from
Yeah.
like Michoacan, you know, that's gonna be able to make me
Can make it something like this. Yeah.
So that plate, I rated that.
I like that.
8.75.
8.7.
How was the water?
Horchata's fire.
Yeah?
I love horchata, dude. And I didn't finish it, so I can take the salsa a little bit better.
You add some water and take it home?
That was a trick.
Okay, you had the torta, carne asada? Carne asada, torta, and French.
I'm saving this for my little brother because he hasn't ate.
Oh, it is the notebook. He wasn't lying.
Nah, but I loved it. It was good. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, but that shit was good, bro.
And I had the chili verde. I kind of explained a little bit before. I am a connoisseur of chili verde. It's one of my favorite Mexican dishes. And I'm going to give this one a straight up 9. And the reason why is this. There is a spice in this that hits you as you're eating it, and it just makes it so much fucking better.
I couldn't stop eating
It's
it either.
really, really good.
But Chris, I gotta ask, bro, like, no offense. Chile verde and fries? How was that, bro?
It's I'll be honest, it's a white boy thing.
Yeah.
It is.
Hey, that's a
Yeah, I was all like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Cali burritos and they got
San
fries,
Diego,
right?
that's-
Yeah, I love Cali burritos,
it's
but I'm
the-
like,
yeah.
Chile
Cali
verde
burrito
with
thing.
fries?
But like I said, the saltiness of the potato mixed with the spices of the chili verde,
Yeah.
lights out. So I'm gonna give that one a 9. So that's actually one of the best chili verdes I've ever had. So I'm down with
Ooh,
that.
like that.
And
Dang.
my opinion on the quesadilla, because I did have a piece.
I give you one whole ass taco. What do you mean a piece?
Boy, it felt like a piece.
It
You
felt like
order
a
by
piece.
the
Felt like a
3.
piece.
You order by the 3, so it's a
Yeah.
piece.
Yeah.
It's a piece.
Piece of
I'm gonna give that one same 8.75.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah, it was good.
It was bomb.
It was really
It
good.
was not good. It was bomb.
It was.
But I know that
Yeah.
one that we will come to the place where we're like,
It's gonna be a 10
God
lights out.
damn.
So I want to end it with this, guys. If you're watching this and you're thinking you're looking for a business opportunity that is turnkey, that already has all the setup, all the customer base, and is ready for just you to take over and make hand over fist money, contact Nora Rojas or us at DBR. We'll put you in touch and we'll make this happen for you. Tony's Mexican Grill, Riverside, California, off Magnolia. Come check us out. This is Taco Tuesday with the Taco Gang. I'm Chris DEITZ. That's Carlos, Enrique, Angel. We'll see you next time.
Hey, the way your like ringtone came right after your intro, that was good. That was good.